Hi everyone, I want to make an update on Buy Me a Coffee situation. They kinda changed their mind, but not to full extent. It's complicated, and I want you to hear the details from me. So I will update you since almost 2 weeks ago when I started this campaign to make them reconsider and actually not abandon Ukrainians. So the situation was growing and unfolding, if I can use such a word, during these 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, not yet. So let's go and remember how it started, and then I will show you what was happening next. And it's pretty interesting. Some interesting stuff was happening. So, okay, let me switch to this. So we Ukrainians were based on this message, which said both Wise and Payoneer. It's a message from their customer support, and it says that Wise and Payoneer have been discontinued, and only countries supported by Stripe can do payouts. I remind you guys that Stripe is not working in Ukraine. As for your payout, all payouts to Payoneer are being processed until August 14th, but after that, only Stripe will be available. A bit later, we started receiving emails with the same text, but the date changed for August 15. Then, what happened next? Next, on Twitter, Buy Me a Coffee replied to one of the Ukrainians, Oleg, who said, "My goal for past few weeks was to get some kind of statement from you about you abandoning creators from Ukraine and blocking from withdrawing their earned money. But I guess you muted me and other Ukrainians long ago, so we won't get any comments whatsoever." And this is what Buy Me a Coffee replied. This is simply not true. Let's clarify. We never hold funds. If for some reason we cannot pay out potential fraud, bank account issues, the amount is refunded. Not one Ukrainian creator's payout is held. We paid out to thousands of Ukrainian creators this week. Please reply with the creator tag if you know of any. It could be some other issue, and we'd be happy to fix it. Almost all of our creators use our standard payout method powered by Stripe. We've decided to focus on this for fraud prevention, less overhead costs, and other reasons which are important for the sustainability of the business. Unfortunately, Stripe do not support Ukraine today. Because of this, we're planning to continue offering an alternative payout method such as Wise, for countries that are not supported. As we figure this out, we can confirm that it is business as usual for creators from Ukraine on Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, next sentence. Sounds like a threat to me. We'd appreciate if you stop spamming our socials, spreading misinformation about us, such as we blocked withdrawals to Ukraine. We will have no option but to block you and move on. So we'll block you if you won't stop. That's what they're saying. Unlike most of our competitors, we made a real effort to support Ukrainians from Ukraine from day one, and we hope to continue to do so. Thank you for support, as always. We wouldn't be here without you. So the message has changed, guys. First they said there's going to be no support for Payoneer and Wise. Then they said that Wise will be there, will remain as an alternative method for Stripe for those countries in which Stripe is not supported. So, okay, we have this. Just remember this thing about the Wise, and let's move on. After that, what happened next? In a few days, I actually received a message. It was only 3 to 4 days ago. I received a message right on Buy Me a Coffee. It's strange, but before that, I never could start a conversation right on Buy Me a Coffee with anyone, basically with customer support. Like, for example, on YouTube, you can start a chat right there on your YouTube creators page. And here I received the message from Joseph, who actually said that he's a co-founder in the end of this message, which is cut off here, but he said that he's a co-founder of Buy Me a Coffee. So this chat window appeared at the bottom of Buy Me a Coffee page, and that's what he said. He said, "Hi Rick, I wanted to personally reach out regarding some widespread misinformation about Buy Me a Coffee blocking payouts. Well, nothing changed except for our plans to discontinue Payoneer down the road. To clarify, the confusion arose from an incident communication from one of our community team members who rejoined the team after a break. Rest assured, we are fully committed to support our Ukrainian creators. You can continue using Buy Me a Coffee as usual, while we will discontinue Payoneer payouts by November the 1st. We will continue to offer direct bank deposit as an alternative for our Ukrainian creators. If you have any further questions or need additional information, please don't hesitate to reach out." So that's very interesting. They changed the date of discontinuing Payoneer to November 1st. What a good way to build communications, right? Not giving us some period of 2 or 3 months right away, but starting to move the date forward. But that's okay. If they decided to discontinue Payoneer and leave us the option, some other option that may work, but we'll get to that. It's not bad, right? So that dude Joseph, I was not able to respond to them in that chat window right away, and next day I was pretty busy with a handover event and stuff, so I needed to go fast. Or was it, yeah, maybe some other business, it doesn't matter. But I replied to him. Well, I did not reply to him right there. So next day I've opened my Buy Me a Coffee page, and there was no chat window like this there anymore, and I could not open it. There's no way to open it yourself. It just disappeared in 24 hours. So then I discovered that he actually sent almost the same email to Alla from St. Petrif Tea, who I told you, the school podcast, was not able to withdraw money through their Payoneer. So he messaged her with almost the same text, and but he did it on email, not on Buy Me a Coffee itself. So she gave me his email, and I emailed him. What I emailed him was next. "Hi Joseph, you messaged me a few days ago on Buy Me a Coffee. Screenshot attached. Yeah, to prove that I attached it, but I didn't have the chance to reply right away, and chatbox disappeared the next day. So I'm messaging you here and hoping to get the reply from you. I have a few questions and a request." Well, probably questions. When you say we will continue to offer direct bank deposit, you mean WISE payout option, right? I don't have any, the second one, I don't have any options available except for Payoneer right now, attached in the screenshot. Does it mean that on November 1st, when Payoneer option disappears, WISE option will appear in payout methods list? And the third, I want to ask you to look into a problem of other Ukrainian creator, a friend of mine, St. Petrivci. They can't withdraw money via Payoneer. They do a request, and on Wednesday, the request just disappeared. It's not getting declined or becoming successful. It just disappears, and if it was never made, as if it was never made. Yeah. So he replied to me, and he was actually helpful. He said, "You're correct. WISE direct bank deposit will continue to be available after November the 1st, 2024. WISE option is already enabled on your account, and you can connect it by disconnecting Payoneer and selecting Ukraine from the country list. Please let me know if you have any further questions. Regarding St. Petrivci's payout issue, I noticed that the request was made on Wednesday, August 14th, which was slightly delayed for inclusion in our Wednesday payout list. Please ensure that payout requests are made before Wednesday to ensure timely processing. No worries, though, I've processed the payout now, and it should be credited shortly." So Ala actually told me today that there is a request that is in process. So probably he really did it for them, and they will receive their payout. But we will see. I still don't have an update on that. Anyway, guys, I went and tried today to use Wise instead of Payoneer. I disconnected Payoneer, and I actually was able to find Ukraine in the list of the countries. Before that, users here, let me show it to you. They've provided a video here where they show that they cannot find Ukraine in the list. Ukraine was not there for Ukrainians. Where it is T and U, there's no Ukraine between those. Look at this. So they go to the end of the video, and you can see. Come on, why so slow? So yeah, here for you, there is no Ukraine. So there are only 5 countries here, and Ukraine is not among them. But I was able to find Ukraine there today. But when I went there, they asked me for an IBAN. And that IBAN was actually not... okay, there's an issue with that. What kind of issue? When I go to my Wise, now we go to the Wise issue. It appears that there's an issue there. So what kind of issue is that? In my Wise, which I've created, I think I created this account around 3 to 4 months ago, and it automatically gave me like 3 bank accounts: USD, Euro, and UA Hryvnias account. So the problem is, guys, you see, there is no real bank account here. So here for USD and to the left there is euros. You see the bank account number. On UA Hryvnias, there is no bank account number. When I go there and try to, to see the details of that account, you see it says here, the green one on top, no account details available yet. So when I go and try to create the card, I receive this, the Ukrainian card, a card for Ukrainian Hryvnias. It says our cards aren't available in Ukraine. So basically, I went to their Q&A, and there's a good question there and an answer to that question. Which currencies can I add, keep, and receive in my Wise account? And here, add in money, you can add money to your account and these currencies. And there are currencies, and there are no Ukrainian Hryvnias in the list of the currencies. So I cannot actually create a Ukrainian Hryvnia account. And there's the main issue here. Actually, Buy Me a Coffee requests the IBAN of Hryvnias account from Wise. I tried my Ukrainian regular account, which is not on Wise, but in Hryvnias, and it told me that actually there's an issue with this one. Use another one. So it should be, as I assume, a Hryvnia Ukrainian account on Wise, which is not possible, obviously, to create these days. I know it was possible like a year ago in 2022, it was possible 100%, but they closed this option for Ukrainians. So Wise is not permitting Ukrainians to create an account, a bank account in Ukrainian Hryvnias. But Buy Me a Coffee allows withdrawing money only in Hryvnias on Hryvnias accounts, but only to Wise accounts as it appears. So the problem here is that I still have no way to withdraw money, it appears, because either Buy Me a Coffee need to change their policy and let us withdraw money to our Ukrainian Wise dollar or euro accounts. I would assume dollars, because it's simple, guys. They have payouts, not payouts, the account, okay, the word. So, balance, yes, Buy Me a Coffee balance is in dollars, so it would be logical to actually withdraw it to the dollar account on Wise, but they're not letting us do this, so they either need to reconsider, or a lot of Ukrainians won't be able to do it. Because, so it appears that if a Ukrainian had a Wise account in 2022 created it and had a Ukrainian hryvnia account, I think they will be able to withdraw money still. But those who created it after Wise stopped issuing Ukrainian accounts to Ukrainians, we won't be able to do it if we created a Wise account after that. So I'm one of those people, and I won't be able to withdraw money. I still am not able. I emailed Joseph from Buy Me a Coffee, the co-founder. I emailed him, and actually, I am waiting for the reply from him. Let me see if maybe he replied while I'm recording this. I apologize. No, he still haven't replied. So, guys, that's the situation. We kind of took a small victory because they decided to actually continue supporting Wise. Before that, they were saying both Wise and Payoneer are gonna be blocked. And guys, to be honest, I don't believe that that it was just a mistake of a person who didn't knew the policies. No, guys, it's not that simple. It's not like a guy who comes from the break. They do not update them on the news of the company, and such important news like discontinuing the payout method for the users from some of the countries, and Ukraine is among those countries. No, it's not that simple, guys. I am convinced that they actually changed their mind and they decided to make it possible to withdraw money through Wise for Ukrainians. They changed their mind on that, and they postponed the discontinuing of Payoneer. So it seems that Buy Me a Coffee reconsidered after all, and our campaign was successful, but the problem still remains. A lot of Ukrainians won't be able to withdraw their money after November the 1st. So I will keep communicating to Joseph, and since he's co-founder, I think we will be able to make even more positive changes. I just don't... I'm positive. We already took a small victory. We already made them reconsider. Thank you, guys. I want to thank all of you for bombarding them with emails, their support service or customer support. It's so sunny in here, so you cannot properly see my face. Yeah, it's in the dark all the time. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I am providing you with an update, and I am very, very grateful to each of you. I personally want to thank Jake Bro for spreading the information about Buy Me a Coffee and actually directing his subscribers, his viewers to my video, to this issue, and other channels. I think Greg Terry experience helped me with that. I also want to thank Starsky for inviting me to his stream and particularly to talk about this issue and letting me use his amazing platform to spread this important news. Thank you, Starsky. Thank you, Jake Bro. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, everyone who helped. I'm very grateful, and I'm grateful to each of you who sent an email to Buy Me a Coffee. We keep this fight going. This is still not the end. We still need to, make sure that all Ukrainians will be able to withdraw money, because for now, I don't think a lot of Ukrainians had the Wise account before 2024, because I've created this one only because of this issue. Well, I created it a bit earlier, sorry, but I wasn't aware that I'm gonna need to use it in here at all, because Payoneer worked for me, and we will provide a better change. We will, Buy Me a Coffee reacts. Buy Me a Coffee is actually, Buy Me a Coffee they want to keep working with Ukrainians, and they want their image to be, by image, I mean reputation. They want it to be good, and for that, I think they will keep communicating politely and really keep wanting to solve the issues we have to withdraw our money. So, almost 20 minutes already. Sorry, guys, that it took me so long, but it was a lot of information. I was updating my viewers, rollers, on my streams with this yeah, about Buy Me a Coffee. I was constantly updating them, but to a wider audience, I need to make this video. Thank you so much for all the fight you're doing for Ukraine, guys. Thank you for all the support. With this or with other initiatives of me, of Jake, of Greg, everyone. We have so many awesome YouTubers and, you know, Twitters. It's Twitter, it's not X. Yeah, guys, we have a lot of good people around that help. Thank you so much for being one of them. If yeah, thank you so much for everything, guys. And that's it. I'm gonna keep you posted. Thank you for everything. Live long and prosper. And Slava Ukraini.